welcome back to my channel. It is Moondust, and in today's video we're going to be watching a MSA video which says right over here in the title, I switched lives with my lookalike for a year. Now before this video gets started, I have to tell you guys something so funny that happened to me the other day. So I was recording a video, right, and I was like, you know what, I should probably put headphones for this video because I was doing a reacting video. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put headphones for this video. I ran downstairs to go get my headphones. I don't know where they were at first, and I'm like, wait, they're downstairs. So I ran downstairs, grabbed my headphones. I came upstairs, I recorded a whole awesome, amazing video. Like, I loved it so much, and like, I was like, you know, this is so fun. I should just, you know, wear headphones all the time because I feel like they give me a new power. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, now it's time to edit the video because we gotta post the video, you know. Anyway, so basically, I go through the footage and the audio was off. Like, you literally, sorry about that, my cat is attacking the phone. You literally couldn't hear the audio at all. And I was like, you have to be joking me. I wasn't joking. I recorded a whole like 20-minute video. I'm like, okay, you know what, this is gonna be such a good video. And then I watched it and I'm like, the whole video had no sound except for when I paused to comment. It's like, oh my gosh. Now I can't, you know, record the video again because I've already reacted to it, so you won't really get my, I've already seen it, so you guys won't really get my raw reaction. So yeah, basically I found this MSA video while I was scrolling to MSA and I thought, let's react to it. So without further ado, this girl looks like Elsa in Arendelle, so let's see, maybe this could be an Elsa story, we never know. Without further ado, let's get on with the video.
Hi, I'm Clover from Oklahoma. Please like and subscribe. I was born to a busy
I'm so sorry, I had to make it softer. Like, literally, if I comment in between, you guys won't be able to hear me, so let's
doctor mom who spent most of her days treating patients and performing surgeries. She loved her work so much that when I was about to come into this world, she was busy delivering other babies, and the nurses had to pull her out to deliver me first. She's so pretty, like a snowflake.
She looks like Jack Frost. Do you guys know who Jack Frost is? I hope I can find a picture to put up of Jack Frost. You know, I'll just, yeah, this is what Jack Frost looks like. Please let it be on the screen, like right now. Just Luna, future editor, put Jack Frost right there in this girl, on this girl somewhere on the screen. Yeah, if you guys can see it, that is Jack Frost.
I was born with blue eyes and white hair, unlike anyone in my entire family. And wherever we'd go, everyone would stare at me.
I mean, of course.
What a unique kid. You should have her tested. Maybe she's an X-Men with mutant DNA. Stupid people, and seeing how mom got scared for me every time, I decided to fix things on my own. I took some paint colors and decided to color my hair all brown. Oh, Clover!
That looks like, you know, mash and gravy. When the mash and gravy is mixed up. Mash and gravy is the best thing ever. Honestly, KFC makes the best gravy to go with mash. My mom makes the best mash and steak. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I make such good mash and steak. I'm in love.
Honey, I don't like strangers coming up to me all the time, Mom.
So
I want to fix it myself so I can be normal like the others. Sweetie, you are normal, and you don't have to change anything about yourself for anyone. But they just keep bothering me. Then give them time. See something they're not used to.
What is going on?
They get excited, but over time, they'll get over it. Trust me. To my delight, Mom said was true. When I started school, at first, all the kids would stare at me.
That's funny because all of the kids here have different
color hair. But then, they all wanted to be my friend.
Look up.
By the time...
What's wrong with me? Okay, I'll show you now.
They'll get over it. Trust me. To my delight, I discovered what Mom said was true. When I started school...
We have blue, we have cyan, we have purple, we have... I want to call that hot pink, but red at the same time. And we have brown. Okay, brown's a normal color. Okay, black is also normal. Oh, no, it's purple. Anyway.
First, all the kids...
That is purple, guys. I think that's purple. Comment down below what color you think it is. But all of them have, like, normal color hair, except for the girl with the brown hair and the girl with the maybe black hair, but I think it's, like, a really dark shade of purple. So I don't think it'll be that weird.
Would stare at me, but then they all wanted to be my friend.
Oh.
Guys would go crazy over me, and even though I secretly liked all the attention, I wanted to focus more on myself and my studies. So I worked my butt off and got into the best high school in Texas. But when I told Mom this, she shocked me with something even bigger. She was going to volunteer in a small village in South Africa and asked me to move in with my aunt, who also lived in Texas. My aunt? How come I've never heard of her after all these years? That's because she ran away to marry a super rich guy and only recently. But why her, Mom? And how am I going to live without you? The place I'm going to is very remote, with almost no communication with the outside world. That's why I want you to stay with family, who can look after you when I'm not here. And you're all grown up, honey. There's a world out there you need to explore on your own. Mom hugged me tight, but I really wasn't excited about her leaving like this. Days after Mom left, I took a flight to my aunt's place.
Wouldn't the mom probably want her to go to her aunt's place days before she left? Because then that's kind of like, I mean, it makes more sense, to be fair. How can you just let your daughter stay alone in the house and then expect her to be on a flight a couple of days later?
When I reached the address Mom gave me, I got the shock of my life. My aunt wasn't rich.
Wow.
Instead, she lived in a very small house.
That is still a nice looking house. It still looks nice. I just don't like the color of the bricks on the roof. It could have been like more for darker orange. The yellow doesn't suit the blue. And like, why are the windows blue as well? Make that also like, change up the colors a bit, Not just blue, yellow, green, we need different colors. And you can see a peek of the inside. The inside looks very nice. So like, it doesn't look like such a bad house. Let's see, maybe, yeah.
And when I knocked on the house door, a pan came flying at my face.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel! Eugene is at the door. Rapunzel thinks Eugene is at the door, so she had to throw a pan. I respect this. I respect this a lot.
With the flying pans? Oh, darling, I am so sorry. It's just...
I thought that Eugene was at the door. That's not Rapunzel. That doesn't look like a Rapunzel to me. That looks more like a... You know that girl from Wreck-It Ralph? She reminds me of that girl from Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know what her name is. Tulip or something. Yeah. It looks a lot like her. She's a glitch. Yeah, if you guys know what her name is, please comment down below. But she looks a lot like that girl. I'll put a picture of her up on the screen. I'm going to find it somehow. I don't know how. We'll just find it.
This bratty daughter of mine. She keeps throwing nasty fits. You, come on in. She took me inside, and I could see this house hadn't been cleaned in ages.
They lied to us. The house is not beautiful on the inside. It is a mess. Very, very bad.
Yikes. It's just a pet. Don't freak out, princess. Freak out? I wanted to run from this place, especially because I had to share a room with nasty Nia, and she was the most unhygienic of all. So, what's with the white hair? Does it get you the boys, or do you have one of those real conditions like they show in MSA videos? You watch MSA? Yeah, and that's how I know I'm the main character. Now take the couch and don't fart all night. Ew. She was sick, but there was nowhere else I could go now, so I decided to make this place my home. And these people, my family, like Mom had asked me. The next morning, before Aunt and Nia woke up,
guys, look at that.
I entire place to give them a surprise. But when I returned from school, the house was all upside down again. You guys, I worked all night to clean this place. I asked you to do it. And anyway, I couldn't find any of my stuff with everything so tidy, so I messed it all back up. Ugh, this girl was such a nuisance.
I can relate to
almost wanted to call Mom and tell her to come back. But
not
that's
the
when I
part
learned
of
that
someone
Mom
being such a nuisance to me, but like the way you just have to smile when you're so angry. Yeah, it happens to me, and it's like, you just have to smile, be nice, be kind, do not attack. I can relate.
got stuck because a serious illness broke out in the area where she was working, and the government in that state announced an emergency and sealed it. So when's Mom gonna come back? And is she okay? Yeah, she's safe, but I have no idea when she'll be back. Now tell me, did you clean the house all by yourself?
Well, obviously.
Your mom told me you can cook too. And did she give you any money? And even though my heart kept sinking thinking about Mom, my aunt would keep me busy with the house chores, and just like that, I became a live-in maid for these people. And Nia and I became like siblings who quarreled all the time. What did you do with my boots?
that is how Elsa and Anna are. They are siblings and they quarrel all the time. Sorry guys, I'm just making it a bit softer so you guys can hear me when I talk during the video, and so I don't have to pause it all the time. Basically, technically they are siblings, you know. If that is Anna, they're technically siblings.
I sold them for $40 at school. Profit, you see. Only you ain't smart.
Oh
They
my
cost
gosh.
more than $400. Oh, you're so stupid. She'd even have wild parties at home
How?
just before my tests to annoy me.
I don't even know what
And
the
my
aunt
aunt would
does.
sleep peacefully on the couch, like a deaf bear in hibernation. God knows how she managed to run the house without money.
Okay,
She didn't
Dad,
give
that's
me
what
any
I was about to
allowance,
say.
and I decided it was time to make my own money. So I took up a job at a local salon, but then one evening, while I was on my way back home, rain started pouring, and I started to
Every
run, but
MSA video has this. I'm telling you, like 50% of the MSA videos I watch, rain starts pouring on their way from work or from school or something, and then there's a whole big problem, and then that's what the video is about.
car came and stopped right in front of me. Camilla, get in. I kept ignoring him
Camilla
because that wasn't my
Cabello.
name, but the guy kept following me in his car and then stepped out. I turned
That is
around to
no
hit
Shawn
him, but he
Mendes.
held my hand firmly. Hey, chill. Look, I'm not gonna force you to come back with me, but just listen to me once, okay? He let go of my hand and kept talking to me like I was someone else. Look, sir, I think you're mistaken. I'm not Camilla. It can't
I'm
be.
Elsa.
You both look so similar. God, is that your real hair? He then apologized to me and went away, but only after a few seconds, he came back running. What now? I can at least drop you at home. It's terrible weather, and I'd like to apologize for my misunderstanding. He seemed like a nice guy, and
Do not follow people who say that. They could be trying to kidnap you. I mean, if it's terrible weather and you need a ride home, call a taxi. This girl could have called a taxi, been like, "Hola, I need a taxi da, cause I'm in the rain." It's a lit taxi, I think. I'm trying to learn Spanish, guys, but I'm also trying to learn French. Okay, back to this.
because of the rain, I decided to take the lift. But on our way home, he showed me pictures of this girl who looked just like me.
They look
What's
nothing
this?
alike.
Did you Photoshop these? And then he told me something shocking. This girl was a model, but she ran away, and ever since then, he's been searching for her. But I'm not her. I know. That's why I want your help. Until I find her, do you think you can work in her place?
No.
And I'll pay you a lot, too.
No.
Me? I can hardly walk properly in slippers. I'm no model,
That's
but I
an
can teach you.
insult.
Look, I don't want to
To
force
me in
you, but
slippers.
I took advance payments and Camilla ran away with all the money. Now, if you won't do the shows, I'll have to refund triple the amount and I'll go broke.
It's
I
okay.
felt bad for him, but I had school and even mom wasn't around, so I politely refused. But then a few days later when I woke up, I saw all the stuff was put out in the garden for an auction sale. Nia, what the heck are you doing with all my stuff?
Selling
Making
it.
more money out of it? Your mom's gone and we have no idea when she's coming back. You can't just stay with us for free. So,
This
who wants
girl
this
cooks
shawl?
and cleans
Hey,
and-
that's my
oh
mom's.
my
Give it to me. We both pulled it apart and went flying in different directions with the shawl ripping into pieces. I felt terrible seeing this and just wanted to move out now. So I called up James, the guy in the car, and took his offer on one condition, that he'd
James
let me continue with
Charles.
school, and he agreed. He took me to the modeling agency dressed as Camilla, and later that night when I was in bed, I heard a knock on my window. James, what are you doing here? I'm grateful
Guys,
that you
does she
agreed
not
to do.
stay in like a double flat where the window is like at the top? How? MSA logic.
This, Clover. So, I bought you this. I stuffed my mouth knowing I had to go on a diet from the next day. But from then onwards, James would sneak into my room every night and teach me how to act like Camilla, along with how to pose and walk like a model. He'd even pick me up and drop me back at school. And
That's
we'd have
sweet.
so much fun together that it felt like I had a new best friend that I could trust. Then on the day of my first ramp show, I was getting dressed in the green room when I heard a familiar voice. I went out to check and saw Nia was yelling at James. If you don't pay me the rest of the money now, I'm gonna tell her the truth. Here, take this for now. I'll pay you the rest later. James went off, but I couldn't help thinking what all of this was about. Nia, what are you doing here? And what's this money for? Why should I tell you, smarty princess? Didn't Mama teach you to be street smart and not get used? Get used? What do you mean? He paid me to make things difficult for you at home you that night and knew you lived in my house. So we
Oh,
talked. You're lying. Of course, that's what you'll think because you've always thought of yourself as someone superior to me and as a fool because
this
I lived
girl
in
has
poverty.
done nothing but help them and be kind to them, clean for them, cook for them, just do everything with utmost respect for them. How on earth can they say that about her? That is like so bad. Besides that, James, if he is using her, that is even worse because that means that if she was in the rain that time, he wouldn't have helped her unless, of course, she did the modeling thing, which totally doesn't make sense and is not fair at all. And that this guy needs to be taught a lesson immediately. Darman, I need your help on this one because he's taking advantage of Elsa. No one takes advantage of Elsa. Elsa is the queen of Arendelle. Okay, I'm done.
There was no way she was right about this. So I immediately went to James and confronted him about this. I'm sorry, Clover, but I just wanted you to take the offer desperately, and I couldn't think of anything else. But why? Why would you do that? I don't want to gain sympathy, Clover, but the truth is, I have a chronic disease and I need lots of money for the treatment. Here, you can see my medical records. James, I'm sorry to hear this, but I'm not yet sure if this justifies what you did, man. I know. I just wanted to save my life, Clover. I know it was wrong, and I couldn't live with myself knowing I had tricked you into this, but I'm glad the truth came out. And it's okay if you leave, but I'm not leaving. What? Look, I don't want you to think of me as some charity case. No, it's not charity. What you did was wrong, but ever since, you've just been nice to me, and I want to help you, James. He hugged me tight, and then I rushed to the stage because I was already late for the show. But the
That
minute
is really sweet. And I kind of feel bad for being so harsh on James because if it's for a chronic disease, then it's not a good thing what he did. He did a horrible thing. No one should ever be taken advantage of. But I think what, he said and how he's just like, I apologize and I feel bad. But still, there's something off about this guy. I don't trust him. The way he's just like, you can look at my medical records. You know? No, if you tell someone you have a chronic disease, no one fakes having a chronic disease. So you don't have to actually show your medical records. So I think he's trying to oversell it a bit. Let's see. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm right.
I got onto the stage, I realized there was something wrong with my dress. Thankfully, the model right behind me saw this and helped me cover it, and the show was a super hit. James took me out to celebrate, and he looked so happy.
The guy who doesn't
God,
look happy.
you were breathtaking.
He looks like he hasn't slept in days. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so happy that looks like he hasn't slept in days.
Today, and so many people wanted to sign you for more modeling jobs, but I refused since you have school. What? No, you should have taken the
Manipulating her.
offers. But Clover, I don't want you to compromise on something you love. Besides, I told you, it'd only be a few shows, and then you can go back to your previous life. But what if I don't wanna? I love doing what I do right now, and
Aw.
this isn't for anyone else but me. So
Is
you should
anyone
take
else
the offers,
concerned about the
James.
mom? Like, James is sketchy and all, but is anyone else concerned about where the mom is, if the mom is okay? I mean, there was a big disease breakout. Are the people of Namibia okay? Like, is it just me that's concerned about this? Because I feel like it's just me who's concerned about the mom, but let's see.
That brought the brightest smile on his face,
Still
and from
looks
then
half asleep.
onward, I started working
Ariana
harder. I did 2
Grande.
more shows for big brands, but then one day, something bizarre happened. As I walked out of the changing space, I got the shock of my life. Camilla? What are you
Cabello?
doing here? What are you doing here? I saw you on the TV and magazines pretending to be me. Why the heck would you do that? 'Cause you ran away with James's money and he needed help. That's a
Uh-oh.
pathetic lie. I
Huh?
ran because James is the biggest jerk on the planet. He used cheap tricks to get me into the spotlight, like messing with my wardrobe,
Told you.
and then
I told
wanted
you.
to
I
make me
told
do
you.
cheap
This guy
shows
was
for
no
good money that
good.
he could make. What are you saying? Tell me none of that has ever happened to you, and he didn't use some cheap tricks to gain your sympathy.
I told
He's a
you.
big liar and crazy about money. He tricked me into signing some bad modeling projects, and when I refused to do them, he threatened me legally.
I
That's
told
why
you.
I ran away. All of a sudden, The ground beneath my feet
Told you.
shifted, and
Knew
I
it.
felt devastated.
This
But
guy
I
is
knew
no
I
good.
couldn't be
Was no
weak
good.
now, and I had to come up with a plan to teach this jerk a lesson.
Yes,
There was
you do.
one person I knew who could help me come up with an evil scheme.
Go Elsa,
but she
freeze him
wasn't
to
gonna
death.
do it for free.
Oh, that's
So,
bad.
now the smarty pants
Freeze him
princess
and
needs
then
my help. Yeah,
melt
the
him
jerk
when
didn't pay
he's
me
in
the amount we
Oklahoma.
agreed on. Can you imagine someone conning Nia, the queen of conning? And yeah, I'll help you. And I expect payment.
Okay.
So I want every penny you have saved up. And I want a foot massage. Fine. As long
Put it this way, what if she didn't save anything up? Or what about that? I don't know if you
as you take a bath for once. We came up with a plan, and then a few days later, James came up to me with a bunch of documents. Just like you said, I took on those projects, and now we just need to sign the papers. Oh, that's amazing! Did you sign them already? Yeah, I did. Perfect. Now let's put this on, and let's get you on the ramp. Camilla? What nonsense! It's the same thing you've been doing to the other models all this time. Now it's your turn. What do you
no,
mean?
he
These papers that you
didn't.
signed say that you owe us 2 times the money that you earned from all these projects.
Did the guy like not read the thingy, the contract? Did he not read it? Like, you have to read it to be sure no one is conning you. But I guess that's only something I would do. Okay, sir.
And if you fail to pay, you'll go to jail. What? How's this possible? These papers... I changed them. I broke into your office while Clover distracted you and changed these. Easy peasy. And I paid her to do that.
Oh my
I'm sorry,
gosh.
but I was desperate too. He tried to run away, but Camilla had
The
called the cops in
police.
time and he got caught. As he was being taken away, Nia turned to us. Now, try to be a little more careful next time. Both of you idiots. You're right. Thanks for your help, Nia. And Clover,
That's so
I want
sweet,
the money you
guys.
promised to give me. Also, I have something to tell you. But no drama or I'll slap you. My mom called and said your mom is back and with my mom now.
Oh, her mom is back. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Ow! And I hurt myself. I was busy pointing in the air, and then I hurt my shoulder. That's not important. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys would like to watch me react to a little more of MSA, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below, and I will react to it. What do you think of my new British accent? Nice. Without further ado, I will be saying bye now. Thank you for watching. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta. Bye, guys.